What's going on, guys? It's MhpHD here, and this is my second episode in my FIFA 14 career mode with Leyton Orient. At the end of the last episode, I beat AFC Wimbledon 2-0 with sliders on. Yeah, I know, it would have been 0-0 otherwise, and I think that's quite a good defensive performance for me anyway, because I have kind of a problem with conceding goals against the computer especially. After that, I just want to see a few things before I sim my next game. We've got 3 days until we play against Santos Laguna, I think's her name. And I'm not actually going to play a game in this episode. I'm just going to talk about transfers, talk about my targets, and get up to the all-important first game of the season against Bristol City. I'm not going to play the game. I'll play that in the next episode. I'll probably play I'll play Bristol City, Notts County, and Carlisle in the next episode, and then after that I'll probably be playing maybe 2 or 3 games per episode. Depends if it's a transfer window, then I might do a transfer deadline day special kind of thing where I just spend I may play 1 game and then do the rest of the episode on just transfers. I want to make each episode about between 10 and 12 minutes. I don't want it to be longer because it might bore you guys. I mean, I know the first one was about 18.5 minutes, but I think that was just because I needed to sort everything out and introduce me, especially because that was my first video on YouTube, really. So yeah, as you can see, the quality of my players, like the fitness levels, is not great. Lisby is dead. I did say at the end of the last episode that the one thing I had a problem with was my stamina of my players, and as you can see here, that's a problem. Lisby has just enough health to go over the fact that he's a right striker, which is a problem. Everyone in my team is performing well. No one's performing badly. I've got 5 players: Jones, Baudry, Cuthbert, Chambers, and James that haven't got any like form. But then the rest of them: Sawyer, Vincent, Adube, Joe, Cox, Mooney, and Lisby, all going up. So that's good. That's a good sign of form anyway. Transfers. As you can see, my financial takeover finally kicked in, and I do have a bit of money. A bit, I say. I had 40 million. I'm not going to put all of this in transfers or loans. I'm going to put this, as you can see here, 65-35. I think that's the best way to do it. Partly because I like it fits perfectly, like 65-35 or 60-40 or 70-30 are usually the ones I do. But I'm going to choose 65-35. Actually, I might choose 70-30 purely for the fact that I don't think I'm going to spend that much on wages. Bearing in mind I'm in League One. A lot of this money will be saved for either the January transfer window or the transfer window next season if I get promoted. Hopefully I will. The money I'm going to use now is going to mainly be to strengthen my squad. I'm going to look at the loan list. Someone actually commented on my video and he said he's looking forward to the financial takeover, so I haven't got a loan player as I get free agents. The only reason I'm looking at the loan list is it's usually for the players that are young, that are good or will be good. I'm not going to loan them. I might loan them with an option to buy at the end of the season, which is pretty much the same me saying I'll pay for them in 12 months, which I haven't got a problem with, and I'm sure you guys won't have a problem with. There is one player that I truly did want, and that was this guy, Adnan Januzaj. You've probably seen him play for Man United a few times already this season. He's incredible. His dribbling, his ball control, his sprint speed and acceleration is just out of this world. I mean, he's only 18 as well, and he will be incredible soon. I actually had a season mode with Man United, and I know that he has a very low wage as well. At 7,000 wage is incredible. Bearing in mind he's so good. I'm going to put a future fee of 2 million. I know at the moment he's 675,000. That's how much he costs, because I did have a career with Man United with recently downloaded squads. But because of his contract and the fact that he's such a prospect for the future, I think they should accept 2 million, and hopefully they will at the end of the season. That's another thing. I didn't actually think about him until I saw him. That's another good thing about the loan market, is there's usually players that you know will be good soon, and he might even want to come to us. I think he's rated 67, which I think he'd be one of our best players, and that is actually a problem. I think that's quite good. I've seen this guy a lot, Christiansen. Never seen him play. Never really heard of him in like TV or anything, but I've seen him a lot on FIFA, and I think I'm going to put him on the shortlist just for now. I don't want to scout him or anything. I'm not too worried about scouting, because I reckon if he's like everywhere and he's got a face and he's only 17 years old as well, then he's obviously going to be quite good. Just looking through. It now goes by alphabetical order of have their first name as well, so that's a bit annoying. I can't see any players that really stand out to me. Players that I've heard, yeah, that's the end of the loan list. I was thinking of one player. As you probably know, I said in the last, I'm actually a Man United. I'm a Man United fan. So I was thinking Ravel Morrison. I don't know what rating he is on FIFA. I haven't really thought about it, but I was thinking a young talent. I mean, if you've seen him play for Thingy this year, for West Ham this year, he's been incredible. He's probably one of their best players. Bearing in mind they haven't got a striker anymore, he's probably the best player. He's been scoring their goals. He even scored that really good goal against Tottenham where he took on 3 or 4 players and then kicked it against Loris, but then it came back, cannon back off him and in. Yeah, Ravel Morrison is an attacking mid. He hasn't got any stats or anything on him. 5'9". I know it's quite small, but I think he'll have quite good stamina as well. Bearing in mind he came from Manchester United. 25,000 a week. Oof. I'll put it in at 4 million. I'm not. I know if I inquire, that'll be one of the we don't want. He's not up for sale at any price. I've done that with Robben and I've done that with Schweinsteiger, and basically that just puts you out of the running completely for him. That means you cannot get them, basically. It's kind of annoying, but there's not a lot you can do at the end of the day. And I just remembered, like, as I was speaking, that I'm pretty sure I did. I bought the Scout Future Star talent thing. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, I bought that, so I'm hoping that I can get a future star scouted. I don't really care about. Okay, okay. I don't know what to do for this. I've never done this before. Who do I want? I don't care. I'll get any position. Let's make him young. Let's make him 20 or below with a contract. He's got 3 years or less. Let's just say tall. The only thing I want is he has to be a tall. I don't know what they class as tall in this game. I guess it must be like 6 foot or above 5'9" or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so hopefully we'll come back with a future star that they've scouted. And hopefully it'll tell me, because otherwise I won't know who it is. I'll just be trying to find someone that I have no idea who it is. Okay, I'm just. There's one player that, if you watched any League Cup football last year, you'll know was absolutely unbelievable. You probably can guess who that is already. Naki Wells for Bradford City. I've seen him in this game. He has quite a good potential for growth. I think he's only 21. Where is he? Naki Wells, 23. He is at the moment. He's 23, but he is absolutely rapid. I mean, look at that. I mean, with a minimum of 87 and 89. His finishing's actually good as well. He's got really good finishing. It goes higher than that. Good high attacking work rate. 5'7", but he's got speedster and he's got long shot taker. So I'm actually going to put a bid in for him, just outright buy him. He's not on anything. He's quite cheap. Actually, 450,000. Yeah, as you can see there, it says he's a future star and one of the key players. So if I put him a million, it's in between the estimates of the club. For £1,000 a week, I'm not really going to go wrong. My wage budget will be not affected hardly in any way. Bear in mind I've got 236, so just go down to 235, and it'll go down to 27,638,000. So I'm not too worried about money. Even all failures, the money isn't really a problem. Bear in mind I just got financial takeover, but it will just help me in the long run, really. Just buying cheaper players now that if they don't progress, I can just upgrade when I'm in the championship and I can get better players. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for now and just hope the players I've gone for come in. And I also want to see my stamina of my players after a 3-day rest. Come on. Oh, got an offer. Loan to buy offer. We decided to reject. The club is unsure if we're still allowed to be sold at the end of the price loan spell, so under the current deals, we're going to decline. Oh, thanks, Man United. So now if I wanted to just buy him outright, I could just put 3 million in and hopefully they progress. He's not quick. He hasn't got pace in this game. In real life, if you've seen him, he's actually not too slow, but he hasn't got hardly any pace in this game. And hello, that's not bad. That's quite good. My stamina of my players is almost full on everyone, apart from Mooney, Lisby, and James. As you can see, they're in bright green. Dark green means they're full. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. If I get a 3-day rest in between games and they get up that far, then that's quite a good sign. Especially with all the subs I'll have as well that I can play in games that aren't as important. I ended up winning that game 1-0. I would go through it, but I can't be bothered to wait. If I'm honest with you, it's just tedious. Yeah, so 1-0. Mooney scored, following up after his incredible goal from the last episode. see here, someone's been injured. 9 days. I'm not too worried about that. That's 9 days. Nothing. Press conference. Let's praise Leyton Orient for winning. See, Ravel Morrison, it's been accepted. He's probably worth a lot less than that. That means, but I'm not too fussed because I need to give him more money than he wants, purely because he's dropping down levels. Like I think from the Premier League to League One, he's dropping down 2 levels in league wise, and that could be a problem. Yeah, look at this. Look, he actually only wants 1,000, but for the fact he wants 1,000, I'm going to give him 10,000 just to make sure he gets it. He will be a very crucial player for me. I know that he goes up quite high, and his finishing especially is absolutely incredible. And the fact that he's so quick, and the way I play, if you saw in the first game from the highlights, I play quite a chip through ball over the top kind of way. If nothing else comes in, then okay, that was very pointless. Thanks for doing that. Oh, come on. So I just want to scout one of my future stars. Come on. Hello, 3, 4. Is that 4? 3. Okay, he's declined it. I'm used to playing in the most prestigious leagues, and the full league is a step down. See, that's a problem. I thought that would be a problem. I did say that would be a problem. I'm going to give him 18,000 a week. Just for the fact that they are coming from such a high league, I'm going to have to put so much more in than I would actually want to. And I'm willing to do that just for the fact that Ravel Morrison is an absolute talent. I'm going to put 40,000 in. I know you guys are probably sitting there going, what the hell are you doing, 40,000? But honestly, money is not the problem. as you can probably tell, money is definitely not the problem. But getting players will be a problem. I don't know who my future star is. They haven't told me. I don't need a goalkeeper. I probably should have said that because I've put tall and they're just giving me goalkeepers. I don't need a goalkeeper, and I don't really want. Actually, I just know what, just for the sake of it, I'm going to scout him, and I'm going to hello. I'm going to scout this guy as well because he's not only 7. Actually, no, he hasn't got a face. The rule was without a face they can't come. Okay, so let's get rid of all these messages because I don't need them. Come on, I just want someone like Januzaj to come. I think this will be the end of the episode unless I get oh, hello, Naki Wells. See, I've got Naki Wells now. That's not too bad. I've got one player in this video. Apart from that, I've been bidding for players, and you'll find out in the next episode if I actually get them or not. In the next episode, I will be playing a few games as well, so that'll kind of be probably the best episode so far. This video has actually run over by about a minute more than I wanted it to, so I do apologise. But I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. If you've got any feedback just to give me, put them in the comment section below. I read all my comments daily, as I'm uploading daily as well, so I might as well just I read them before I upload them. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow with episode 3, and that'll be me actually playing games. It'll be highlights of games, and it won't be a live com either. It'll be me playing the game, and then I'll record my voice off after that, so I can actually make the video under 12 minutes like I wanted it to. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.